You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
So on the floor for Houston.
Watch Terry.
They've got Howard. Beasley out there with Brewer. And there's Terry. And it's Ariza in a shooting guard. And it's Terry off the drive. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Westbrook. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Westbrook's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. When you look at the roster, the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. It's a rare combo in the NBA.
They get a hand on it. Terry gets to Ariza. Now the dish to Howard.
Brewer.
Through.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
And it's Durant missing. Rockets leading by 11. Terry dishes to Beasley.
Don't leave Terry open on the wing.
Terry outside. Feeds it to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. And the shot falls short this time.
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook for that matter.
Nice shot by Terry. Timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. And it's Singler in for Andre Robertson. Houston also making some changes. Monty Eunice is checked in for Beasley. Harden comes in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do. And, Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Payne's checked in. For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Beverly kicks to Howard. Ariza goes in. Here's Payne. He's got 7. Dishes it to Durant. Sends the 15-footer. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with these, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
Here's Harden. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Westbrook can't get it to go. Kanter kicks to Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Good game for Westbrook. He has 12 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Harden's shot is good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Waiters. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
2 shots in the lineup.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Terrence Jones is checked in for Houston. No break for Waiters. It would be unfair for the defender to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to run on their team to avoid any comparison, which I think was a smart move. They still would like to have him relax and punch in terms of points off the bench.
It's Harden with the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Last season for James Harden was easily his best yet. Finished second in the MVP race. Put up huge numbers with career highs in points per game, scoring, a break at more than 27 a game.
And also carried that Rockets team that dealt with a plethora of injuries, mainly to Dwight Howard, and second in the league in scoring. I mean, narrowly losing out to Russell Westbrook, who just went on a tremendous tear the second half of the season, and then also finished runner-up in the MVP race.
Kanter, the pass to Foye. Back to Kanter. The Rockets pull it in. Ariza's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3. The Rockets with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And for Harden coming in second in the MVP race, he had a lot of first-place votes, and nobody knew if he or Curry would win the award. In most other seasons, he would have won the MVP.
Screen by Jones. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the officials give the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
They still lead, but they've got to do a much better job taking care of the ball.
And guys, points off turnovers becoming more and more of a factor here. And part of the reason why that lead is evaporating. And for Harden last year, he could have easily have won the MVP, probably would have in other seasons. His big talking point for the award was how he carried the Rockets on his back. And
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back to this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And for Terrence Jones, there's a quiet excitement surrounding him in personnel circles. Last season, he was a much better rim protector, way up in blocks, and his three-point percentage